Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of Ahriman's Prophecy. In this episode we're going to be clearing up some more quests. And it's fun. Master Gaston, we found this great clown Jekyll who's looking for work. Quite amazing. Like she said, I'm quite amazing. Alright, you can stay. Now for your part of the bargain. Give the frog to us. Fine, whatever, take the frog. It's old news anyway. Alright frog, hurry on home. And then Jekyll will just be a part of the circus now. Also, kind of off-screen, I'm not sure if I forgot to mention in the last episode, but I went and got a lot of the supplies necessary for the, journey ahead. By getting 99s and everything, as you can see, I'm kind of broke now. But you want to make sure that all your preparations are set. Now, that's, I think, the third to last quest that we have to do, because there's still one more quest in Thighs that we can do. And these don't really give you anything, they're just there. But I like to get them all done before the end of the game. So what we can do now is we can get the last relic, which is the sea relic. I don't think we really have that many preparations that are too necessary. So the relic of the sea, I really would suggest leaving it for last, because in a way, it could be the strongest relic. And you won't really be prepared for it for armor if you didn't do Tar Vendron or anything like that. Here we are. You're going to want to sail through this canoe type area. A river. And now we're in the sea layer. Treasure chest. Got a diamond. Kinda useless, to be honest. Well, useless for us right now, but after we get the sea relic, money will actually be quite necessary once again. As you can see, the creatures here are quite strong. They're still able to do a good bit of damage on us, despite the fact that we have ultimate armor. They would be almost instant killing us if we would have came here earlier. Kind of like how the fire place was doing. Also make sure, and I already forgot, put on ice amulets that you get from Glenvale. I might actually put the note crystal back on her because it does something, I forget, but it's very special what it does. Oops. And if you couldn't guess, the boss of this place is in fact a ice and water user. That's why we're making these kinds of preparations. The treasure chest over there. Man, they just tore Devin up. Probably because he doesn't have a shield anymore. Also, following the video that came out about, which will come out before this one, about all the classes that I tried, after making that assessment, I decided that for newcomers that are watching this, to this game and you want to try it out, I highly suggest just picking the witch first, not the priestess first, because I honestly think make bread is not going to be a very valuable spell for you. At all. And I'm not quite sure, honestly, why that's even a spell in that book in the first place, but I mean, I doubt anyone in this game would want to spend 30 or 40 mana, whatever it costs, to make one thing of bread that costs 50 MP. Or, it heals 5 HP, rather. Oh, it's for an Aquafolium Grande. Thankfully, I still have a good bit of those. You don't have to worry about not coming here ever again, by the way. You can treat this as a training ground. You can do whatever you want here, really. But I personally think you'd probably be better off if you wanted the money and the XP just going to the Fairy Kingdom to train. Because then you can get diamonds. Okay, I think that's where we actually need to go. Excuse me, pardon me. Chest is locked. 1 Fury Turban. Now, you could have gotten that for free here, but honestly, with the danger and the fact that this is worse than going to the Fire Temple, I don't think that's worth it for... How much defense is this? 28? Yeah, I don't consider that worth it to get it for free, especially when money is so plentiful in the game. And if you would have went to Tarvendron first, you would have immediately gotten the diamonds and the rubies from the skeleton, so... Not sure how we can see that, considering this is the sky, unless it's supposed to be water. To raise the succubus, place the Titan's trident here. And not switch. Reveals a guardian. Not a boss, just a guardian. It's sort of if you lose to this thing, you can't progress to the boss. Don't even try. They take a lot of damage off of us, though, which is a little bit concerning. Titan is inscribed in the shell. Or whatever it was. Now, I highly suggest saving before you fight this boss, because if not, you're gonna... It's gonna be a rough time. I think everything's in order. Meet the boss of this area. Foolish landwalkers, you have disturbed my sleep. What is the meaning of this? We're seeking an important relic. Think you are worthiest of the sea relic mortals, then you must prove this to me. What have we to do? Fighting you would be simple enough, but I have a better idea. One of you is brave enough to sacrifice your life for your quest. I will give you the sea relic. Who wants to die? Again, they give you the option to kill Jack. I believe they'll let you kill anyone who is in the top position, which would be Jack or anyone like that. But, if you do that, you lock yourself out of any good ending, though. I believe. So we're just gonna kill off Frederick, because you actually don't lose Frederick. I'll do it. The quest is more important than any one life. No, I will not let you do it. This is wrong. Guardian, we are not going to sacrifice anyone. Which is hilarious, because Devon will let Jack die. which I find so hilarious. Friggin' hypocrite. Okay. You are the chosen ones. The goddess has come to your aid. Are you the water relic? I'm free! Believe it or not, that boss actually always, back when I first started the game, gave me the worst time. Absolute worst. Just awful. So now we have, I believe, 2 more side quests to go. Because we have everything. Yep, we got everything. No magic rope gonna get us out of here. We have to walk all the way back. Talia leveled up, and Devin leveled up. I'd say by the time that you're good to beat the enemy, you'd either be level 46 or 50. It's kind of the whole scheme of games back in the day is you'd always be around that level. There's one thing we're going to be getting into, though, with the boss of the game that's going to be a little bit triggering. But we're probably gonna have to go back to Thias because I just remembered the quest is there. Yeah, that's Thias there. A lot of these side quests, by the way, we could have done a lot sooner, but I wanted to hold them off. Oh dear, my poor daughters. Something strange has fallen over them. What's wrong? A fortnight ago, they came in the morning fast, with all slippers tattered and worn. Good Linnea quickly stitched up new slippers for the girls, and all was fine until the next morning. But the girls once again descended to the morning fast, all with slippers worn and torn. 14 days this has happened. Poor Linnea has been working every night to replace the slippers. My daughters look weary. So much more each day, but when I ask what was happening, they are silent. Too bad for them, bye! Thank you for your kindness. You must stay with us tonight in my daughter's room. But don't sleep. I want you to see what happens to them in the night. Later that night. Get into bed and pretend to sleep. Your strange melody. I decide to follow the girls. There we go. to my kingdom. Don't you want to dance like all your other sisters? The Lord seems to think you're one of the wine merchant's daughters. Aren't my sons charming, my dear? The enchantment's almost complete. Soon you and your lovely sisters will be bound to us for eternity. The rise of the great warlocks will soon begin with your marriage to my sons. I don't expect to know about your historic bloodline. Your mother hid it from you well. You go along with the wicked mother. She does not realize you are not one of the daughters. Who's stopping me from telling my mother this evil plan? Please, dear, you know that I bewitched you. Not a word of this place can slip from your sweet lips. To anyone other than your dear sisters. This is why the wine merchant's daughters have not told their mother about the haunted place. They're bound by a dark enchantment. Oh, my dear, why aren't you dancing? Why aren't you? Well, that explains a lot. You go to sleep. She was a mess. I need a maid. Did you learn what happened to Ayla's my 4 daughters? Do you know the secret of their worn slippers? Yes, ma'am. Last night a strange music woke your daughters. A stairway of magic appeared at the foot of my bed, and your daughters descended it. Followed your daughters to an enchanted castle wrapped in darkness, and there danced with 6 warlock princes until morning. While I was in the enchanted castle, I talked with the mother of the warlocks who was behind this. She said a ritual to bind her sons to your daughters was almost complete. Dark marriage, you mean? I should have known Bretta was behind this. Bretta? This is a witch's sneaky way to get my daughters to marry sons without my consent. You know the warlock lady? Of course I know her. She is my husband's cousin removed. Her sons will be a welcome addition to our family. All the world will drink Greenwich wine and worship us. You're also a witch, I suppose. You don't look like one. Of course I'm a witch, but please, dear, don't expect me to flaunt it in this country. I would be burned. And now they have no problems talking about it. It's not really a side quest, you get nothing for it. It's just like a tidbit of information about a little bit of lore on the Greenwich family. To be honest, the fact that you get nothing from it now, because I didn't realize that, in order to get the Passion Relic, you didn't have to do every single side quest. But in the next episode, because we got the Sea Relic and we've completed 2 side quests, we're going to be finishing up all the side quests, and probably going to go fight Lord Zoram wherever he may be. See you guys then.